Welcome to another episode of Ghost Town Ghost Adventures. Today's adventure brings us to the Columbia River Gorge and also brings us to Stonehenge. This is not the original Stonehenge that's located in the United Kingdom. This is right here in Washington State in the Pacific Northwest. And what this is a reproduction of the Stonehenge that's over in the UK. It was started in 1918 and was formally dedicated in 1929. So as you can see, the view here is absolutely beautiful, and having been fortunate enough to visit the actual Stonehenge in the UK, there are some similarities to this one, as the one in the UK was also located out in an agricultural area. There's some vineyards. Over here there's some farmland with some cows, things like that. So very similar to what I experienced when I visited the original Stonehenge over in the UK. So let's go inside and let's take a look around. So this Stonehenge replica was built by Samuel Hill, who was a settler of the region, and it was built to scale, so it is the exact same size and layout as the original Stonehenge located in the United Kingdom. Really neat thing, and as you can see right there in the center, that's called the altar, or sometimes it's called the sacrifice slab or sacrificial slab. Of course, those are just stories, legends, if you will. I don't believe that there were ever any sacrifices made on this slab, but oftentimes when you visit here, you can see some very strange things that people have left. Little pins, stuff like that. Of course, it's so windy here, nothing stays, and the wind never ever stops here. But anyway, pretty cool place. The background is just absolutely gorgeous. Looks like there's some bronze plates and some of the larger stones here that possibly have some names, maybe some people who dedicated some of their resources to having this monument built as well as maintained. And the really cool thing is if we walk out through the openings, you get this beautiful view of the Columbia River Gorge, and you're walking right out into a blast of wind. This is a little different than what I usually explore. It's not a ghost town, and it's certainly not abandoned. It is definitely a curiosity of the area, and definitely warrants a stop and a look around to explore a little bit. So not something that you have the opportunity to see every day. So I always like to make sure that I take the time to stop and visit these sites along our travels to explore ghost towns and other curious structures and places. And of course, Petra will be here with us today to help us explore the Stonehenge monument. As you can see, Petra shares the same curiosity and enthusiasm as I do for exploring places like this, and even though it's a little blustery, she's being a real trooper about it. So there's a quick picture of the layout of Stonehenge here, and really neat area. This is going to wrap up our quick short of Stonehenge, so once again, thanks for joining, and make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.